Tgys. My name is Greg. This is Christy. This is Ash right here. We're going to talk to you today about some pro football. But before we jump into that, let's go ahead and talk about some college football. And Christy actually didn't make a pick this week, but what happened in your stuff?
The Washington State Cougars beat the Houston Cougars. Only by a touchdown, I think, but we still beat them, and we're now 3-0.
Well, all right, who didn't like that game? Cougar on Cougar action, I'll tell you right there. It was a fun game. But let's go ahead and jump to yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, the Washington Huskies took on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors up here in Seattle. And let's just go ahead and see, who did Tgys take in that game? Oh, they took the University of Washington, so rah, rah, rah for that. But enough about college. Hopefully all your teams won or lost or tied or whatever. Or hopefully they all just had fun. Let's go ahead and jump to some NFL. I did get a question asking me to talk about some fantasy football stuff. And why the hell not? So it's first time on Tgys. Oh man, is he doing okay? He doesn't like fantasy football. Anyways, the question I got was, will Antonio Brown have 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns, blah blah blah. Well, first off, this is an Antonio free zone, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about him anyways. I think Antonio Brown is gonna have just as many touchdowns as he had rape allegations this week with 1. So there you go. There's our fantasy update there. Let's go ahead and jump into some big games. What do you say, Christy? You ready to do this?
Uh-huh.
All right. We got a big game coming up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Christy, who you liking in this one? Minnesota's coming off a win last week, I think. I don't know. Or a loss. Green Bay is coming off a win. They beat Chicago last week. That staunch defense. Who do you take in this game? What are you thinking?
I take me and Vince and Ash, who's licking the tripod right now, take Green Bay for the win today.
Well, I didn't see that one coming, I gotta admit that. Now, Minnesota does have quite a few weapons. They got a nice defense. They have a kicker that kicks field goals now. But I'm still going to go ahead and I'm going to go with Green Bay as well in this one. So, Packers over Vikings in that one. Now, this afternoon, we got a game between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, go ahead and put that up there so they can see, yeah. Okay, so we got the Oakland Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City's coming off a really big win last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, I remembered. And Oakland is coming off a great performance on Monday Night Football. Short week for Oakland. Explosive offense for Kansas City. Christy, who do you like in this game?
Because they are on my second fantasy team, I choose Oakland.
All right, all right. We like to hear that as well. That's awesome. That'll make everyone happy. We're going for victories, though. We're not just going for, rah-rah in the crowd. We're going for stats on Tgys this year. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and take the Oakland Raiders in this game as well. I think Oakland goes ahead and gets it done. Somehow shuts down that explosive offense. Andy Reid goes back to Kansas City with a little bit of a tear in his eye. Don't worry, though, Andy. You got week number 3 to prepare for. Don't worry about your loss in week number 2. All right, so there you go. Packers, Raiders, going for the big W's this week. Tgys said so. May all your teams
lose.
Tgys is filmed at Cat Piss Studios in front of a bunch of cats sometimes. Anyways, these are the ending credits. Oh, that was shitty. Here's some bubbles. Thank you all for watching the show. Really do appreciate it. See you next time. Tgys!